Ready? Here we go.
Yo, what up? All the way live from the 919. It's Fontickle. Giving a shout out to my people at nappyafro.com.
Yo, this is Papa Dash Soul, and you are now listening to my favorite show, the FROCAST. Keep up the excellent work, fellas. Take it away.
So
let's not move on from your meat. Let's talk about you in those gray sweatpants. There's a lot of women out there that want to know. You know what I mean?
What is that about?
Was that all you?
Hey, what up? It's Killer Mike checking in at nappyafro.com. Make sure you keep it 100. One time rap game, bang, bang, bang. Run the jewels on food, and I'm gone. Yeah.
nappyafro.com.
You're now tuned into the highest rated podcast on the Nappy Afro Network. This is the FROCAST. I'm your host, Queen Jerm, a.k.a. the People's Champion, a.k.a. the most electrifying motherfucking podcast today, a.k.a. the next door neighbor of Danny Tanner, a.k.a. LeBron Flames, a.k.a. the King of the Lames, a.k.a. the illegitimate son of Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Jerm Cena, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, a.k.a. Fat Sajak, a.k.a. the Brooks Bandit, a.k.a. Bill Goldberg in the bedroom, a.k.a. the Black Al Bundy, a.k.a. Smoking Jerm Frazier, a.k.a. the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, a.k.a. the Podfather, a.k.a. Rowdy Potty Piper, a.k.a. you can't fit this hustle inside of a rapper, a.k.a. Ravishing Rick Rude. Now cut the music. Now what I like to have right now is for all you lazy, inconsistent, don't want to record podcasters, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show y'all what a real podcast sound like. Now hit the music. Now joined by my lovely co-host, the elegant, the daunting, the always be shopping, the problematic yet well-spoken Queen Jerm. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? It's your girl, Queen Jerm, a.k.a. Miss Savannah, a.k.a. I'm educated yet ignorant, a.k.a. the Queen of QVC, a.k.a. Bipolar Mom, a.k.a. I hear no one, a.k.a. my cups runneth over, a.k.a. a lot of crass with a dab of class, a.k.a. my afro is my halo, and my favorite a.k.a. of them all, your grade is your motherfucking grade, and I'm in the building.
Queen Jerm's in the building, everybody. Like always, don't forget to like, rate, subscribe to the FROCAST on any podcast reader out there. Only takes a minute, so if you listen on the podcast reader, just give us a good rating. Maybe even leave a comment. You can leave a fake name. I mean, it don't matter. It just helps us out with the algorithms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, we got a voicemail where you can call in at 347-201-2572. Leave a message on the number, and we'll play it on the show. It's a voicemail. It's nothing evasive. If you want to call from a block number, you can do that. If you're scared your phone number going to get out there, you know, come on, people. It's a voicemail, all right? We're not asking you to record nothing smooth. Nah, the grittier it sound, the better. You know, we like that raggedy, ratchet shit over here.
I love that ghetto shit.
You know, we love it. We love it. So, you know, it don't have to be professionally mixed or nothing. We just want to hear from y'all, man.
Yeah.
Only takes a minute. The third way that you can support is becoming a member of our Patreon. Get exclusive behind-the-scenes content that only Be Easy can come up with, and become insiders. You get free shows, and we about to start doing more for the Patreon people, like shirts just for the Patreon. Like if you ain't a Patreon person, you can't buy this shirt.
Okay.
You can't buy it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the stuff we're going to start going on with that. And you can become and get shouted out on the show if you come to Patreon, like Maz and Aliu. I don't know how to say your name, but that's how you spelt it. Aliu, A-L-I-E-U. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Maz and Aliu. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all becoming a Patreon. I hope y'all enjoy what y'all getting over there. Yeah, and the last way that you can support the site, if option A, B, or C was not to your fancy. Option D, share it, retweet it, reblog it, throw it on your story and tag us in the story like Rule and myself, like Sleazy the Black Farmer, like Short T. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do this. Y'all faithful with it every week. And if everybody in the Fro Nation did it, oh, man, we could get the ball rolling. Because I know it's a lot of y'all out there. It's millions.
And millions.
Of y'all out there. So I don't understand. You know, we should be getting millions.
And millions.
Of retweets every week. So, you know. But I know y'all say, hey, man, I didn't come to the FROCAST to hear no fucking pandering. Well, guys, the pandering is out of the way. Queen Jerm, how was your week?
My week was all right until I found out some shit. I'm pissed.
Okay.
Right now, in this moment, I am pissed as hell because I just knew I would at least know that my check was on the way.
What check are you talking about?
I'm talking about this stimulus check.
You talking about the check you go to work for every 2 weeks?
No, that one is always coming.
Okay.
Every other Friday.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the check from y'all president, the motherfucking Donald J. Trump Sr.
You heard what he said.
This motherfucker said,
what'd he say?
Ain't no checks shaking off. Ain't no talking about no checks.
No.
Till he win.
He said, hey, we want to put that on hold. The economy's doing good. You know, he said, I want all y'all focus into getting my Supreme Court nominee in there. He said, so we're going to hold off to the stimulus check to after election, and after I win.
And after I win.
There's going to be something nice for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And so he basically is doing some good shit.
So he telling y'all niggas, if y'all want this stimulus,
get with the program.
You better vote my way. Because if you don't, hey, who knows what the other guy's going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Donald Trump lies all the time, so he can get back in there and still not cut y'all no stimulus check, so it don't fucking matter.
But he's going to cut a stimulus because white people are suffering. It's just not black people. It's white people suffering. America cannot stand to see white tears. White tears drives America. Like that's why we got this stimulus check the first time. They seen some hungry little white kid or some starving little white kid, and that's the motherfucker say, hey, we got to do something. Get these niggas some money. And $500 per child. We got to do something for families. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's going to happen. But
I just can't believe he said ain't no stimulus, bitch. Till I win. Like, that's some hood shit. Y'all thought Obama was the nigga. No. Trump is the motherfucking nigga.
Trump said, listen, I'm dangling that carrot out there in front of y'all.
That's right. And if y'all don't want to get it, you better jump Sally.
Hey, Trump, like I said, that man ain't racist. That man, that's some nigga shit. He learned that from some of his hood niggas.
He did.
Trump was like, hey.
He did. It probably was a nigga who told him to do the shit.
Yeah, it was a nigga that told him. He said, hey, man, you really want to win? Because we're going to go ahead, fuck my week, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm going to go ahead and get into my week real quick.
You can get into your week, but I still was mad because that shit just set me back. I just knew I had $1,700 on the way.
Hey,
now I got to wait till Christmas to get my money.
Hey, man. Well, listen, if you vote the right way.
I'm voting the right way.
It'll come before Black Friday, all right? So if y'all won't have Black Friday money on November 3rd, do the right thing. You know, it's a lot of people depending on this stimulus money. So y'all out there with your high horses and we got to get rid of this man.
Oh, we got to get rid of him.
Remember your price.
Everybody has a price. More than $1,700. So the stimulus check going to be about $4,000, $5,000.
So you telling me you going to give Joe Biden your vote for free and Donald J. Trump is offering you $1,700 for his?
Yeah.
What?
Donald Trump ain't gonna do right. What? Y'all know he not gonna do right.
Y'all listen, man. Y'all black people starting to stand. Hey, I like that.
He about to get back in office, and the nigga ain't finna do shit for us.
He said it's gonna be more SBA money, PPP money. He said, hey, it's gonna be more money as soon as I win. And you know what I'm saying? So y'all need to, like I said, y'all Negroes on y'all high motherfucking horses. You better come down and look at your neighbor to the right. Your neighbor to the right is going to the food bank. Your neighbor to the right got on borrowed shoes. Your neighbor to the right is the only one working in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And your neighbor, shit is tight, and they need your vote. They need your vote. Trump ain't playing with y'all hoes. He told y'all.
Yeah.
This motherfucker went on Twitter. He said, look, hey, listen, no bones about it. That's why I said, y'all give me that shit about Obama couldn't have did this, Obama couldn't have did that. You a motherfucking lie.
Because this bitch is doing it.
He doing what the fuck he want to do, when he want to do it, how he want to do it. And y'all
and ain't nothing but the people falling in line doing whatever he say.
So shout out, man. Hey, listen, bro. We in a conundrum, people. Do we want this stimulus?
Or do you want Donald? I mean, like, you gotta want Donald Trump to come with the check.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, he really backed us, like us lowbrow people. He backed us in the corner. Cause I know now, once he said that, I pretty much guaranteed that he getting a lot of votes from these black people now. Like, I think he might sow about 40% of the black vote. 40%.
It's possible. I ain't even gonna lie.
40%.
I mean, I'm gonna vote the way I'm supposed to vote.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I already voted.
But so, I know the niggas. I'm voting on election.
I voted before this, so I mean, damn, I fucked up. I need to go
you
in
already
there.
Done put your paper.
Yeah, and I didn't put my paper in there and sealed it and everything.
So you can't do shit with that one. Only way you gonna change that one, you got to come in and change it.
I don't want to do that.
I'm just saying, you can't drop it off because it's messed up. That one is null and void. You got to go in person now. So, you know.
Damn, I done fucked it up. I'm out here preaching to y'all, and I done fucked up. Damn. But yeah, as far as my week, since you asked.
Yeah, I never do.
We on the seesaw again with the City League football. Last week it was off, then it was on, then they gave us extension to the 9th, but it's just a feeling from the people that run it that they don't want to do it. And I'm be honest with you, I'm halfway on the fence about it because on one side, you know, that's something I do every fall. I miss it, you know, I enjoy it. But on the other side, it's not safe. Like, it's the unknown. Like, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like, that's just how I feel about it. And, you know, some of the coaches feel like, oh, man, ain't nothing going to happen.
It is something going to happen.
And I'm just like, bro, like, you know, I threw a test out there. I said, so we bringing dummies to practice? Why not? I said, because everybody got to touch them. And, I mean, who the fuck going to bring?
Who going to take them home?
I ain't taking them motherfuckers. Them shit's going to be glowing. Nigga, I'm not fucking with that shit. Like, them shit, what? So, no. So, that's why I was just like I said, I'm halfway in on it. You know.
I mean, I already done told you, and I stand firmly on what I said.
So by the time you hear this show, sign up will be done. So we'll know that day whether it will be anything. And
I'm hoping that they ain't got enough kids.
From the insider person that I know, they said it ain't gonna be no damn football. Ain't enough kids.
I don't think it is.
And they was like, this is all a charade for this, and you know, so I'm not looking forward to it. You know, well, I was looking forward to it, then I wasn't looking forward to it, then I'm not, you know, it's been a seesaw with me.
Yeah, I mean, but you can't look forward to it when you know what's out there for real, because
Yeah.
that age group is a high risk category.
Yeah, super.
I mean, they're very nasty. They don't think about any of the things that they're doing, so they're gonna be jumping out of cars.
Football practice is nasty.
Football practice is nasty.
Just because like kids go to the bathroom doing practice, we don't wash our
washing
fucking
your hands. Yeah,
you
you're
know
touching the ball. You're touching your
like everybody you touching each other, spitting. Are you falling? Like
falling
it's just
in
nasty.
Spit, falling in whatever.
It's just nasty. So that's why I was just like, there's no way around it. So I and like I said, somebody's gonna have to be liable. From what I'm hearing, they're gonna make us coaches check the kids' temperature before they practice.
Which
I'm not a fucking
matter.
Doctor.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, and my thing is the temperature don't matter. It's a lot of people who are. I mean, like this is something to make you feel like somebody doing something, but it ain't doing nothing because a lot of people are not running fevers that have the coronavirus. So it's like
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
He said he's asymptomatic, no issues, no nothing. He talking about playing.
Oh, so he asymptomatic.
Yeah, he talking about playing on Sunday. As soon as if he have 2 negative tests within certain imperative period, they gonna let him play. He gonna be, he'll be able to at least practice on Thursday and get ready for the game on Friday. So, but speaking of the corona heard around the world. What day that was? It wasn't. What was it? Friday?
Probably Friday.
We found out that our president
our president
that will sign over that stimulus check said that he had tested positive for COVID-19.
Him and his wife.
His wife. Hell, the whole motherfucking White House, because if you look at the damn thing now, at least about 12 to 16 people
was in that car with him?
In the White House
have
contracted the COVID or tested positive for COVID.
So they ain't doing nothing in the White House then.
Yeah, and
they ain't doing enough cleaning and shit.
Well, who knows? But I mean, Trump probably don't let nobody wear no mask in the White House. He's like, you got a fucking mask on. Take that fucking shit off. Breathe, motherfucker, breathe. He probably not talking shit to the man. If I see a mask, you're on your ass. He probably talking shit around there. So Trump gets it, and this is coming. Before we go into what we was gonna go into, he gets the COVID. Then he comes home. He's on Twitter. This is like he's making statements saying he's never felt better. He's felt, since in 20 years, and he's healed, and it's not that bad, or the coronavirus or whatever it's called. those people. I mean, he's just riding in a motorcade with no mask on.
And he got like 6 or 7 people.
Got like
in
5 people in the car. Like, so he's really trying to like this. So a lot of people saying this motherfucker lying, which I believe he lying. I don't think he got it. I don't know why he would lie about saying he got it. Maybe it's
he gonna be the poster child for the vaccine.
But the vaccine doesn't cure the disease. The vaccine,
I know it just keeps you from getting it again. But
so why would he become the?
I'm just saying, if he could be somebody that's out there to say, this is why y'all should get it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He could be promoting for people to get it. I mean, I don't know what his intentions are, but I can tell you they ain't good.
He said he took some kind of medicine or something, didn't he, to help them, some kind of exploratory, some kind of crazy. Like
I said, he ain't had shit. Cause
I don't believe it.
As old as he is, you don't get well that fast.
Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker guy. I mean, he jumped
over the weekend.
I done seen motherfuckers go through it with the COVID. I mean, go through it. And,
yeah.
And this nigga, unless they shot you up with some goddamn, what's that shit from Wakanda? What's that shit? Vibranium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got shot up with some vibranium or something. They must have flew this motherfucker to goddamn Stark Industries or something. And he got some shit that we ain't know about. For him to get cleaned up that quick, you know what I'm saying? And but this was coming on the heels of the greatest debate I have ever seen in my life. Now, usually the presidential debates are not must-see TV, but this one here, cuz, was all that and a bag of chips. I have been quoted as saying, this debate was funnier than Dave Chappelle's last comedy special. I laughed more during the debate than the Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah.
That's no shot at Chappelle. That's just saying that this shit was funny as fuck.
It was wild.
I mean, it was like, I've never seen nothing like it. There was no decorum. Trump didn't give a fuck about the rules of the debate. Usually in a debate,
there were no rules.
Yeah, there were no rules. It was all white men, white privilege at its
finest,
on display for all the world to see. What is white privilege? That debate right there.
Yeah,
it was rules set, and the motherfucker said, "Fuck the rules."
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let no. Both parties were
acting stupid.
Yes, and it was a shame.
I mean, for them to be old, like y'all motherfuckers is in y'all 70s.
Yeah.
Every time you open your mouth, every time you drew breath, you should have been happy to be in the number. And then how y'all in there acting stupid? You telling him to Biden telling him to shut up, and y'all they were just acting like some clowns.
And Biden had to choose his words because he stutters and stuff. He got a speech impediment, so Trump was really wording him to death, and so he couldn't really. Cause you see him like he went, but that speech impediment was holding him back. You know what I'm saying? And people, I'm gonna be real with you. We can't have no president with a speech impediment, bro. This ain't the early 1900s.
We got is retarded.
This ain't the early 1900s where y'all had a handicapped president, damn Roosevelt in a wheelchair, whatever the fuck. I was like, what the fuck? This y'all president in a wheelchair? How the president get polio? What the fuck? Like this, like come on, man.
Don't do that.
Then in like the 1800s, it was real rough being a president. You could die. We had 3 presidents die in the 1800s, from 1860 to about 1910. 3 presidents got killed. Like, being a president is a shit job. I bet you didn't want to be the president back in the day. But now,
it's glorified.
Yeah, because we almost came, like, 2020 been that wild of a year. I was like, yo, it wouldn't be outrageous if we lost a sitting president. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was wild, you know what I'm saying? And just to see that. It would have
been all right.
No, stop saying that. Y'all people out there saying that.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. But it was people out there saying that. Wishing death on the president. I said, listen, man, y'all phones tap like a motherfucker now. Y'all sitting there saying that shit. Secret Service on y'all. NSA is on y'all motherfucking ass. It was pretty some hot words out there. And I'm pretty sure a lot of old black folks, they was wishing death on them.
Doing his work.
Yes, sir. They was saying that, boy.
I mean, we'll know what it's all about in a couple more days. We'll see.
So how did you feel about the debate?
I just thought it was stupid. It was just like a waste of time. Like, we didn't get to know anything about what anybody thought.
What policy? They didn't talk about
nothing.
No policy.
It was just about, I'm mad with you, your son this, and your whatever.
How you gonna call my man's son a cokehead?
It's just like, y'all doing the most.
This nigga Trump was out there wilding, boy.
He was.
He was
like, people don't do stuff like that.
He said, this guy, what he said? He said, don't say the word smart to me.
Yeah. Don't say that word around me.
Don't use that word smart with me. That motherfucking Trump had me dying that night.
He's stupid.
He said he planted 1 billion trees, bro.
Where? Like how?
1 billion trees. We would have a motherfucking rainforest in the United States if this bitch planted 1 billion trees.
He don't know what 1 billion is.
He must be talking about weed plants. I think that's what he's talking about. Them trees.
Maybe.
We probably got 1 billion of those. We probably got 1 billion of those.
all these dispensaries or whatever.
But yeah, that motherfucking Trump and that damn debate. I'm mad they said we might not get a part 2 because it's supposed to be 3 debates. And, you know, with this COVID, he might not be able to make the next one. And,
that's what he wanted.
But see, I think, and the moderator, he was a bitch. I'm going to go ahead and say that. The moderator was sitting there letting that shit fly like that.
I mean, but he was trying to reel him in.
No, he didn't try good enough.
You don't think?
No. He tried to be cool and do it. He was supposed to lose his motherfucking cool. Say, listen, motherfucker. He was supposed to cuss us. God damn it, beat the table or something. Make some noise, get some decorum. See, if they had a black woman there, wouldn't have been all that. I'm trying to tell you. If it would have been Joy in the morning, her, Joy in the AM, her, somebody, the lady that be on NPR, that black lady, her, one of them, it wouldn't have been none of that. They would have whoa.
Yeah, somebody mama needed to get up in there.
Yeah.
They was doing the most.
They were cutting. It was white privilege though. It was white privilege.
It wasn't nobody talking about anything. Like I was just like.
I mean, what did you learn about the candidate, their stance, anything after? Yeah, exactly. I didn't learn anything, what their plan was.
I mean, Joe Biden acted like he was about to faint. At one point, he was doing some stuff, and his eyes was bad.
He was trying to talk. He was trying to get the words out. He was stuttering. He was Donald.
Shut up.
That nigga sound like Dudder Man out there. But, you know.
Don't do that. You might have some stuttering listeners. So, they might be offended by that.
Well, they not. Look, if you a stuttering listener, you cannot get offended because you done heard all the stuttering jokes. See, well, I don't know. These new people, they get offended easy. But us, when we grew up, like whatever, if you knew somebody with a little hand or something like they had heard it all, so you wasn't gonna get them. But these kids these days, they weak. So yeah, you're right. So if I offended any stuttering listeners, I am sorry. Or anybody else with a speech impediment, this segment just wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really apologizing. I'm just saying it because, you know, that's the right thing to do. And I don't want legal calling me in the morning or Friday when they hear this and saying some bullshit. Okay?
Okay.
Just to get that out the way. All right. So, yeah, man. We're not a political podcast. We try to make light of this as much as we can. America is in for some bullshit. If those are 2 candidates, if that's what we got for president. The highest office.
They both can close their eyes and not wake up.
I mean, stop it.
I'm just saying, like, we need something else.
I mean, yeah.
We need something else. We need something else.
I mean, can we get a do-over? Can we just, like...
that's what we need.
Can we just, like, pause and, like, nobody be in the White House?
Can we just say, we going to extend his time to the new year? We got to get somebody working. I mean,
he couldn't leave to the 20th.
January anyway, 20th. But I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
We gonna have to vote. We got to put some more people on the ballot.
I mean, we got to get the DNC got to get together and get them a new candidate because he just wasn't ready. Like I just don't.
I just feel like they didn't try.
Yeah, the good thing we're gonna have a clean slate in 2024.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hopefully. It's
gonna be a clean slate. So either way it goes.
Yeah, either way.
If they get in there. They ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah,
they gonna get voted out.
They gonna get them out.
Then you gonna get, and that's gonna be the first time that the person who was a sitting president can't get the can't even get the nomination to be reelected. But that's what it's gonna end up. Because I feel like honestly, the only fear that I have about the situation is I think Joe Biden gonna die if he get in office. I'm just being real. Do you see what this man look like right now?
He look old as fuck. So he got that old white man look where you can just see their head, their hair real thin, and his head look big as fuck.
You gonna let him get in this office, and in 2 years he gonna be dead.
Yes, sir. It's gonna kill him.
But my thing is this: then you gonna have Kamala. They not gonna want her to be president. So you just got us in a real bad situation right here.
Who knows what she gonna do? She a wild card.
Exactly, and she got a white husband. So all of those things not trustworthy. So my thing is
Tupac is still alive.
Exactly. And she's just lying on top of lies.
She listened to Tupac in college.
Yeah. But she wasn't in college then.
And they said we were hard on Kamala, so they said we.
I mean, I'm just saying, but they
hard. They said we tough on Kamala on this podcast.
My thing is just you gotta pay attention to the facts. So if you gonna lie, make sure you get a darn timetable to match up with your lies.
Yeah, exactly, man. Just get better interns, man. Yeah, they weren't supposed. They wasn't. They was like they messing up the rapper notes. Out now? Tupac? What?
Yeah.
Did she say that shit? Yeah, Tupac.
Nah, bro. That ain't what that was.
I thought you said greatest rapper of all time. Oh, you said alive. Oh, okay. You supposed to clean that one up your damn self.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, but we just going. All we can do is hope that this thing work out, cause the way it's looking, it ain't looking good for the home team.
Speaking of home teams, I want to know, is this right or is this wrong? The guy, girl, engaged. This was sent in by Be Easy. You know what I'm saying? He wanted us to, talk about this story. So it says, NYC bride recounts being ditched at altar by groom who claimed Uber was late. Okay. Gotta hear both sides. You know what I'm saying? She said a Brooklyn woman was devastated when her boyfriend of 10 years not only lied to her about paying for the wedding venue, but on the day of the wedding didn't bother to show up after leaving her hanging for hours, claiming his Uber was late. Okay, first of all, it is NYC, so his Uber might have been late. You know what I'm saying? The two got engaged December 2017 and started planning a $20,000 wedding. She's 29, Kevin is 30. Let's see, he's an office manager, she's a nurse. You know what I'm saying?
Office manager.
What that mean?
I'm just saying. He an office manager. Y'all having a $20,000 wedding. You should have known the motherfucker didn't have no money for that shit.
He might manage a nice office. Where he get,
Don't sound like it apparently, but go ahead.
She said the first sign something wasn't right was a phone call from her florist on the big day. She told her story on the podcast Real Fix. Whoa, didn't mean to say that. She said that was such an ad in this one right here. She said, my florist called me and told me that the venue had not allowed her to set up the flowers. She said she called Kevin and he told me he was running late. She said, I didn't worry because the ceremony wasn't until 5 with a drinks reception before. So y'all gonna get drunk before the wedding?
That's the only way they could say their vows.
Jesus. But at 1:30, one of my bridesmaids told me that her brother had called the venue asking for the address and he had been told that there was no wedding scheduled there for the day. Alarm bells went off in my head. On the day of the wedding, alarm bells went off?
Like, you slow.
Like, I want to know what you was doing beforehand.
Who the fuck did y'all send these $20,000 to?
She said she continued to get ready with her 6 bridesmaids and maid of honor in her Long Island hotel room before finding out the actual wedding venue had not received full payment. Okay, a frantic artist, whatever the person is, called the man who kept insisting his Uber was late. Call another nigga. You could have walked here by now.
Yeah.
To the last minute, he said he was coming. He told me he was on the way. He kept lying the whole time. She said she waited 3 hours before realizing he wasn't coming and breaking up with him, adding she was gaslit the entire time. She said, I had no clue whatsoever that he was not planning to show up or having cold feet. I spoke to him the night before. He literally said, I love you. I can't wait to marry you. She said, we were talking the whole day. I realized at 2:30, and at that point, I didn't have any emotions. I was so numb and in shock. I felt like I was in a trance. She said to make matters worse, he waited several weeks before reaching out to her, by which time she was done. She said, I had no intention of getting back with him. Anyone who would do that to you definitely does not love you or care about you. She cut off all connections with him. The podcast reached out to the dude for a comment, and the runaway groom blamed something personal as his reason for not showing up, adding, it wasn't intentional, it wasn't planned, it just happened that way. And then he denied he tried to get her back, but tried to leave the door open, saying the relationship could be repaired if she was willing. For the record, she is not willing. So, question.
The motherfucker is wrong.
I mean, so is he wrong for having cold feet? But I mean,
he wrong for how he handled it. Because
true.
You could have told me.
You're 30 years old. Be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Be a fucking man.
For one, my thing is you don't get to get cold feet when your ass asked me to marry you. Like, if I asked you to marry me...
What if I was pressured into asking you to marry? What if it was like, yo, we've been together 10 years. Your friends been on your ass. When y'all gonna get married? When y'all gonna get married? You see friends getting married around you. And so you start like, yo, I want to be married too. And so you start putting a full court press on to get married. What if you pressured him into the
engagement?
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's still a cop-out. Because you know as a grown man... that at some point you got to deliver. So if you ask me to marry you, I can't stay in this state of engagement forever. So when it's time to get married, you need to have said something to me like, baby, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I just don't feel like marriage is my thing. I don't think that's what I want to do. And if I respect that and I'm cool with that, then we can stay going together or whatever. But then if I tell you that this is something that I really want and you're not willing to give it to me, let me be free and be with somebody who think that I'm worthy of being married to. Because that's not fair to the person. I'm still hoping and wishing. That's how you know the girl loved him, Because she was hoping, wishing, and praying that the motherfucker showed up 3 hours into the lie. I would have gave up on your ass when you told me that you missed the Uber didn't come. Motherfucker, you supposed to be here. It ain't no, I'm talking about ain't no ride, no nothing supposed to keep you from being here. If you told me, baby, I'm just going to be real with you. Can you get your daddy car and come get me? If I had to come get you or something, you had to send for somebody. If you really wanted to be there, you would have got there.
Okay.
And that didn't make no sense because she was so into it to where she was believing his story up until the end.
Okay, so he got cold feet. He didn't want to go through.
Okay, like I said.
But he's
wrong because you don't lie to somebody on their wedding day. You could even if you said
save me the embarrassment.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
The night before, don't let me face all them damn people.
Yeah.
And I'm by myself.
Yeah.
You ain't give a damn about me because now I will be so terrified the next time if somebody do want to marry me, I might not even want to have a wedding. I might just want to have a damn
PTSD.
Go sign the damn paperwork and we just go on by our business.
Chapel. Going to the chapel and yeah, that's what's going to happen.
That's all we're gonna do. Cause I ain't gonna never want to do this again.
Cause people ain't gonna believe like, man, I'm not going.
You get married again for real?
You get married for real? Is it gonna show? Like, nah, you gonna be the running fucking joke. Fuck that.
Cool.
So, question: could you be with somebody that wanted that? Let's say, for instance, me and you know how we soulmates and everything.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's just say the way we're soulmates, but let's just say I was just like, man, marriage is really not my thing. I don't want to get the man involved in our relationship. I love you. I'm BF. You ain't never going nowhere. Could you accept that?
No.
Why not?
Because in my mind, you know, the way I was raised and everything, some people feel whatever type of way about that. But, excuse me, I feel like the level of commitment that I require, it's nothing to get married. Like people, I mean, like on paper, you know what I'm saying? People act like somebody holding you hostage. We regular people. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. So for me, if I'm not worthy of you putting all the chips on the table.
But you got all my chips. We just ain't going downtown.
In writing.
Yeah.
In writing. So if I don't have it all on the table, all in, you know, black and white, you can get up today or tomorrow, and I don't owe you nothing. I can do that.
I can do that anyway if I paper sign.
You're legally bound to do something for me in the event that you want to leave. If you just say we breaking up and we go together, you can get your stuff. I can get my stuff. Now I got to figure out what else I got to do. But if we marry, you owe me something, and I feel like that's the insurance, reassurance that you would have to say that.
No, I could leave right now. You know what I'm saying? And what you mean? You would get what does that mean? We're married, but just to say if I just dipped.
If you did, I mean, my thing is I don't need shit. So it ain't I'm here legally bound. I'm just saying the promise is there more so that it makes you feel like the person is committed to you. So if you don't fucking believe in marriage, then you don't have to believe in it. But what I'm saying is if I'm somebody who want it and you claim that you care for me, your shit is a formality. And you might think mine is too. But the biggest thing about it is if you're not willing to compromise, what the hell are you losing if you're going to be with me every day, every night? And you can't go down there and pay these $35 and let's sign this paper.
Well, I mean, I get that, but let's just say I don't want to go through all that. I want you to understand.
But like, you got to be a real convincing motherfucker, cause most niggas that I done met ain't nobody put the woo woo on me that good to make me believe that you ain't going no damn way. If I say we ain't waking up to nobody else, yes, I want to be married. I ain't never gonna co-sign on nobody shacking up with me. So that ain't my logic. So you could tell me whatever you want to tell me, do whatever you say you want to do.
Okay.
That ain't gonna be enough. It ain't never gonna be enough.
So the 10 years, so you wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody
I would not,
for 10
not
years.
as an adult. Now, if their 10 years went by and she was 19 and he was 20, I can understand them being together for 10 years because you were kind of young. So if y'all didn't do it, then that's okay. But still, that should have been the writing on the wall too, because I couldn't give you 10 years of my adult life and we not going nowhere. Like at year 5, I would have been checking you like, bruh, what's happening here? If you didn't want to do nothing, then I would have had to go ahead and chuck you the deuces anyway. Cause we luckily, I don't see no kids mentioned in the article. So hopefully ain't nobody got no kids. You said that y'all separating and ain't nobody trying to be back together. So that's not an issue. Go ahead. Like the man said, Jenny Rogers or somebody. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers. Sound good to me.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But yeah, you got to know when to walk away. So that's what it is. Cut your losses, baby girl. It's over.
Another thing. So if you ever got stood up at the altar, and let's say I called you, now after I stood you up, and I was like, "Listen, man, I'm so sorry. It's over."
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be like, die, motherfucker.
But I'm just saying, like, you can't just say you fell out of love with me.
Yes,
after
I can, because that's why they tell you.
You ain't really love me.
No, that's a lie. That's why they say it's a thin line between love and hate. Because when you love somebody so much, and when they betray you to a certain extent, that shit flips. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
You must do that for women, because men is different.
You can care for the person, but the strong hatred that could come out of loving somebody and that person do you wrong, yeah, deep down inside I still love you, but the hatred is way overwhelming in comparison. Like, I love you like a 1 to 5,000 ratio. That the one clearly don't amount to the 5,000 that I hate you. So it's not gonna pan out, because the thing is, for most women, you have dreamed of getting married your entire life. Okay? So if nothing else happens right in your life, if I got these pictures, if I got these memories, that's something that probably can sustain you through the rest of your life. You took the one moment that meant something to me and shitted on it.
You can get married many times you want to.
But that's what you think.
No, that's the truth.
It's not the same.
Oh, okay.
You gotta know that when somebody has been dreaming of something, see, men don't think about this. So when you've been dreaming of it, you've been planning it, you've been wanting it. This girl probably was wanting to marry this man probably at year 3. She gave him 7 more on the house. And then this is what you choose to do to me on the day of our wedding? Bruh. Yeah. You better be glad that I didn't set you up to be killed. That's like what you should be hoping for. You should be glad I'm telling you I don't want to see you, don't want to talk to you, versus, oh yeah, let's hook up at the spot that we used to go to eat at and have somebody blow your motherfucking brains out. Because that's basically what you put somebody in a situation like.
Me as far as being stood up, I would be embarrassed.
I mean, you embarrassed easy anyway.
Oh, hell yeah. On a day like that, if I'm sitting there and like on the TV, you sitting there waiting, you hear the music.
Up too?
Dun, dun,
don't wear no suit.
I'm sitting there, boy, what? Oh, man. Yeah. I would definitely have to make sure she was there before I walked. Because that would be, I could imagine. It'd just be, I'd be like Scott, motherfucking crack.
Exactly.
Hey, what I'm talking about, I'd be like, motherfucking crack. I'd be like... His name ain't Scott. It's I forgot, Tracy. Clint. I'd be like, Clint, motherfucking crack. I'm telling you. Oh man, so yeah, man. So shout out to them, man. Hope everything works out.
It ain't.
Lady, works out for them personally, not together, because like they said, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, maybe your next wedding will be the real deal for you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, because this one's gonna.
It's not.
This was going to shake the world up. Have you ever heard of domestic discipline?
Not until today.
Okay, so what happened, domestic discipline basically is...
bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It is.
It's...
It is.
Let's see what it is. Okay, domestic discipline, sometimes they say it's like abuse of power or whatever like that, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Domestic discipline, it encourages wife spanking as discipline, and it's biblically sound it's not biblically sound despite what supporters say, because they always use the Bible verses. So what is domestic discipline? I know that was choppy. Let me go ahead and straighten it out. So what is domestic discipline? Domestic discipline, or Christian domestic discipline, as it is sometimes called, is a heterosexual marriage lifestyle that encourages husbands who are considered the head of household, or HOH, to spank their wives for mistakes or misbehavior. They say, While most of the discipline in this type of relationship involves spanking, people who engage in this practice may incorporate other forms of discipline as well. An example includes forcing a partner to stand in the corner and time out. They said sometimes the HOH requires them to ask permission to do simple things like drive the car or visit with friends. Additionally, they typically have complete control over all decision making and often controls the purse strings as well. They say, after all, the very nature of the practice gives the husband all the power and control in the relationship, while also justifying physical violence or spanking of the wife, or TIH, taken in hand. What's more, the spanking is not only painful, but it's also belittling, dehumanizing, and traumatizing. These things can impact the wife's self-esteem and identity, communicating that she is childlike and must be disciplined. Okay, so y'all get the thing. How do you feel about this, Queen Jerm?
It's dumb.
It's dumb?
It's dumb. My thing is the bitch stupid. Because clearly you don't motherfucking work. Because ain't no way in the world I can go to nobody's goddamn job all damn day. Mm-hmm. I'm going to come home, cook, clean, tend to some damn man. And then if I don't do what the fuck he asked me to do, he going to get a paddle to my ass. Nigga.
Make you stand in the corner.
I'm going to mess around and whoop your ass. She had to write 10 pages of some bullshit about being submissive is a privilege that I'm like... I would not write 10 pages of that shit.
But it's
like
consensual, though. It's consensual.
I know, because she claims she was the one who brought it to his attention.
And he was reluctant to it. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, all that's lies. They just want to be on TV.
Because he had a little small paddle. He didn't have a real paddle. He ain't had nothing that was going to do no damage.
But look you should have seen their house. They had all kind of shit in there. That lady got more detergent. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was a little jealous, a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, like, she had detergent. She had paper towels, toilet paper. All that stuff packed up to the ceiling, so she clearly couponing or something. Yeah. So that tell me right there, the lady ain't got no job. Couponing and cleaning the house is a job right there. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why she could subscribe to that type of bullshit, because she want to make her man feel good that he can come home and beat up on her. That's nonsense.
Not beat up. He just want her to be obedient.
It's not nothing about obedience. I'm in this motherfucker, so I'm obedient. I ain't running the streets.
Can we try that for one day?
No.
Come on, for one day.
Nigga.
Queen Jerm, please.
Okay, I'm going to whoop your ass.
No. Okay, so we'll both have a day where we'll be, like, we'll try to domestic, what's it called again?
Domestic discipline, and I don't get discipline. I done got enough beatings my whole entire life.
Come on, let's try it for one day.
Another motherfucker alive gonna whoop my ass.
Let's just see. I mean, okay, so we'll take the whoopings out of the equation, but standing in the
what
corner.
Somebody say?
Yeah, standing in the corner, and if you don't do what you ask, you got to get right sentences and all that stuff.
I'm not doing that.
Come on, let's just come on. Not doing just that. For a day, we can talk about it on the show. Our domestic discipline day.
So who gonna make the rules?
The rules is that it's a like you just domestic discipline.
So that means I got to do whatever you tell me to do. That's not acceptable. I don't live like that.
Why not? That's
who
whole,
I am.
That's the whole part of the thing. I want to see if you just how
I can't handle it. I do too much stuff for y'all.
No. But this is not about that. This is all about.
So, this is all about you wanting to get your rocks off or putting me in a goddamn corner and some dumb shit. No, nigga.
Your ass be writing all kind of sentences, boy.
I won't be.
You'd be bad as a.
I won't be. I won't be writing shit. That's gonna be the problem. You gonna want to hit me.
So there's no way you would want to subscribe to this lifestyle.
Unless I was getting a check.
No, I mean I'm just saying, like, so a woman that does this, you feel
she's stupid.
She's stupid.
She's stupid.
What about a man?
All of them stupid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because you're a fucking adult. You don't punish no grown people. You say what the fuck you got to say to me, and we decide how we gonna work on it. But you telling me to sit down and think about what you didn't do today, write down that you want to be submissive and this and this, and like that's not no order. We on the same level, nigga.
Be like, the turkey was dry tonight. Come to the room.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, bro. Ain't nobody doing that. Talking about I'm standing in a corner. I'm writing down sentences. I am a grown lady. I am a grown woman.
Discipline. Listen.
You gotta discipline yourself.
Hey, listen. That is some wild shit right there. Now I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like that was crazy. And then once you look online, and then
it's a whole community of them.
She was like, it's a whole community of us. I was just like, what? There's some crazy people out here in this world.
Like I said, they don't look like us. Most of them.
These did.
That set right there did only because she's dumb and she trying to keep her man which she don't understand. You doing all the shit you doing at the house, ain't no reason for him to have to tell you about doing nothing. Like, what did you not do? You didn't fold his shirts the right way or something?
Hey, he said
like, what is there to do?
He don't want no dishes left in the sink. None of that, boy. None of that. As soon as you one come in there, wash. Like that man.
And see, I ain't got time for that. That ain't some shit I'm gonna do.
So it had to be a day when we both off. You know what I'm saying? If we're
That's have to be a day that we never gonna do.
Come on, man. It'd be fun. It'd be fun.
No.
Come on.
If I did anything, I could give you 4 hours. I can't do that no whole day. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna lie.
We'll go till you tap out. We'll see how far you can make it.
No, not how far I can make it, because I'm telling you, you better set a timer for 4 hours, because as soon as we start, you better get all your requests in, because I'm not finna do that all day long. Have my churn looking at me, trying to figure out what's happening in here.
I mean, it might be a day I don't ask for a couple of requests. I'm not gonna be bothering you every 5 seconds. Like, hey, I need you.
You would like to?
No, I wouldn't. I would just be like, hey, can you give me something to drink?
Yeah, see, I don't even like that.
I'm like, oh, it's too much ice, not cold enough. I'm saying, not cold enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some of that. I'm gonna give you some of that Sugar Avery pee in that damn cup too. You gonna like that tea?
So yeah, domestic discipline, people, look it up if you're interested in that type of lifestyle. You might want to incorporate it at home. I'm thinking of getting a day a month. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how that's gonna work.
Happen.
You know, I'm gonna try to get. She hears no one.
I don't.
Yeah. So, but we gonna find out.
Okay, you see.
Got another question for y'all people, man. Now we are both married.
Are we?
So we really don't do this. But for y'all single people, I need to know, if you accept a baecation, should sex be expected?
As a married person, I would say yes.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm saying, even still, if I was single, if I had to imagine that I was single, if this nigga asked me, say, hey, I want to take you down, Miami, wherever we going.
You got any single friends that you could call right now and ask? I want to get a lady's perspective of this, because I know all grimy niggas, and I know what all my niggas gonna say. I ain't got one friend that's gonna be like, hell nah. Oh nah, I respect her. She don't want to do it. No, I don't have one friend that.
I mean, and even if you were a guy that respected it, I just feel like that's an unwritten code.
Okay, because let me give you backstory.
I got somebody.
Well, hold on. Oh, you calling them already?
So just hold on. I'm finna put you on the podcast. Just give me a second.
Okay, so this is what's going on. So basically, the story was this dude, he flew a girl out. You know what I'm saying? $500 a night room. You know, they was I forgot what city or wherever they was. He doing whatever he wanted to do to me. $500 a night. So he get there, she don't want to do nothing. So he like, okay, that cool.
Kick her out that room.
That cool. He went and booked him another room, and she on her own because she ain't want to put out. So that's the question: if you accept a baecation, is sex like expected? Like is you cutting? Like that's why I want to know. I just want to ask, a female, a lady, because I know what a man gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know what the lady say. Is it expected, or how do you feel about that?
Okay, lady. So what you think about that? Are you supposed to be giving up the goods if there is a baecation, the guy he taking you out, going out of town? Are you supposed to be giving it up?
This is your first time y'all going out?
First time y'all going out.
Oh, no.
What the hell? Your ass is not ever going nowhere again. When you go out of town with a nigga, the fact that y'all gotta get a room, I ain't saying the date is going out to the movies or to the mall. I'm talking about this might be the first time y'all go out on a trip or whatever. You gotta be cutting. Like, what are we doing? What are y'all gonna do in the room? Y'all just gonna look at each other and talk?
Yeah, and cuddle.
Oh, hell no.
Somebody lying.
Yeah, got to be.
Lying.
And if you telling the truth, all I can tell you is your ass is not getting called back.
You better grow some wings, because your ass
fuck
got to
around
fly back.
Yeah, you gonna have a one-way ticket. Your ass is finna get left. You're staying at wherever the hell we at. You better like this city, because this is where your shit stops at.
You gonna drop it off right now?
Yeah, you ain't gonna be to do nothing. Do you have anybody you want to shout out while you on the phone?
I want to shout out.
Oh,
You already on it.
You sickening, man. You got some other people you want to shout out? You want to shout out your kids, your school, your something? I don't know. Significant others? No.
I want to shout out to my dogs, Jaden and Deja.
Not a
Reverend
dog.
AJ.
Yeah, pastor of the Wicked Church. Well, all right. Thank you. Bye.
Hey man, let me call. I'm gonna call somebody semi-respectable.
She ain't giving up no goods. Y'all finna sit there and cuddle.
She lying.
I believe she lying.
Let's see if he'll answer the phone. Well, he didn't miss his chance at greatness. You missed your chance at greatness, sir. But yeah, man, me personally, I don't see how you cannot.
Hey, that's an unwritten rule.
Like you gotta know, like, if you accept this trip, I don't care if I met you online and we just been chatting in the boxes or whatever like that, and I pay for the trip, I pay for your way. You gotta have sex. Like it's.
Yeah. Now if we split everything down the middle, then you can keep your pussy.
I know who I can call. Somebody of esteemed.
And when he say esteemed, they got to be the gutter. Because I'm pretty sure that ain't even the case.
Where is he at?
Like I said, I even know if a nigga asks me to go on a trip with him, you got to be ready to cut. Like that's what it is. And don't come on nobody motherfucking trip on your period. You tell a nigga, my cycle gonna be on, and if they say, oh, don't worry about it, then that means you get to, you know what I'm saying, you get to fly like that.
Shit.
But otherwise, I'm saying, if the nigga tell you that shit, then that's what it is.
You running some red lights. I don't give a fuck. You on your period,
okay,
I done paid for a trip.
Good night.
We running some red lights. Damn that.
I'm just saying that the people know what it is, they know what it is.
Let's see if GQ Blue, an esteemed man of high integrity. Now, if this man...
Yeah, what up, John?
What's going on, man? GQ Blue, I just want to let you know you're live on the FROCAST. You know what I'm saying? Got a question. Got a question for you.
Hang on. What's up, everybody? It's your boy GQ Blue, a.k.a. Kang, a.k.a. the Catholic Rock Pink Slapper, a.k.a. the Pinky Rain Purveyor of Peace, a.k.a. Colonel No Sanders, a.k.a. Michael B. Wearing Jordans in the building.
GQ in the motherfucking building. Got a quick question, GQ Blue. You are a gentleman of high integrity, high moral standard, so this question is right down your alley. If you take a girl on a baecation, is sex expected?
No.
See, I knew he was gonna say that. I told you, he's a man of high morals.
I guess.
So if you took out a girl on a trip, you wouldn't be offended at all if you paid for a trip, y'all went on a little trip to Jamaica or New Orleans or wherever, Atlanta, anywhere, you know, a little vacation. So if she ain't want to get it up, you'll be cool with that.
Well, first off, let me say hi. Let me, have some respect. Hi, Queen Jerm. How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm making it. But to your point, I would not be offended if she, because you got, consent is, is fluid. So, we was down with it before. If she not down with it now, I gotta respect that.
I got you.
But I'm glad you respecting it, because I ain't respecting that shit. I mean, I'm saying that's some bullshit. I can't spend my money and don't get none. Like that's a part of the game.
So you saying, like, if you pay for the trip, you expecting something?
I'm expecting it.
Okay.
And I'm talking about quality.
Okay.
The whole weekend, we fucking, like, the whole weekend.
Oh man.
I don't know about the matter, but I know we're gonna be up in there.
Oh Lord.
We gonna be in the vicinity.
Okay. Well, listen, GQ Blue, got any shout outs, man? Thank you for your answer. You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to all the Pro Nation, man. And shout out to y'all for holding it down, doing y'all thing. The livest podcast for the millions.
And millions
of listeners out there, man. Keep doing y'all thing.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate it, brother, man. You be easy out there. I'll be hollering.
All right, man. Peace.
All right. GQ Blue, everybody, listen. He didn't disappoint. Still think GQ was capping. Must have been somebody listening.
Got to be his girlfriend next time.
Hey, GQ, that was PC Blue right there. That wasn't GQ Blue. That was PC Blue.
Got to be.
Somebody was listening. I called GQ at the wrong time because, you know what I'm saying, he said the most scripted answer. That man's listen, he on his toes, man.
I ain't mad at him.
He gonna make it. He gonna be president one day. Y'all heard it here first.
My sister trying to mess that up.
Hey, both of them was on here lying. We had two. We called 2 people, and both of them said no.
Just cuddle and.
Oh my! These motherfuckers.
I said maybe
lying.
we done been out the circle too long. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, with all the shit that's out there these days, you might not want to be fucked. But still, you can't accept the trip and not expect to get your clap cheek, your cheeks clap.
That's the price you pay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
for the trip.
What you think?
That's like even a nigga.
What you think you was gonna see the Cayman Islands or wherever we at, Cozumel or Miami?
Like we gonna be down here and I ain't coming here for that.
Like
we could have did this shit at the house.
You see, it's only one bed in this motherfucking room. Now, like you think I'm gonna sleep on the floor?
Or even if we sleep in the bed, I ain't finna roll over there and touch
what? Like you? Oh no, I'm on this level and you on the other level cover. Like what?
Nah, bro.
Man, come on,
somebody
bro.
giving it up.
So,
we can do this the easy
way
or the hard way. The choice is yours.
I wish we could call one more person a piece and get somebody to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Get to tell the truth because PC Blue right there, man. But like I said, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it because that's the kind of person he is. He ain't he ain't gonna push the issue. He ain't. But
we got a lot to get through.
God. Well, let's go ahead. We got to move on. That shit right there, the baecation. Man.
Giving it up.
Want to know? I've been living with a woman for a long time now. And I want to know some things that you have learned by living with the opposite sex. You know, this is people, if you have never lived with somebody that you want to be with, you got to live with them first. I don't care. I know the old people call it shacking up and all that. But even if y'all ain't fucking, y'all still need to live together so y'all can get to know each other. Because you don't really know a person until you live with them. Like you can hold up a front for 90 days, but 6 months, nah, ain't no way,
It's falling off.
Yeah, cause you gonna get caught shitting, cause you know women, y'all shit stealthy as a motherfucker. Like y'all shit fast. Y'all be in the bathroom. Next thing you know, you be like, hold on, what you wasn't in there long. Like what the hell? Like what's going on? And so it's like y'all, you know. Y'all real sly with it. So that's why I want to know, what's some things you learned in your time living with a male that wasn't like a brother or nothing like that?
I mean, I know for sure niggas is nasty.
What you mean?
I mean,
not
like
nasty.
you leave shit behind, and it's almost as if you do it to show me that you could do it, and I'm gonna pick the shit up.
No, I don't want you to pick it up. I pick it up after myself. Like I know I do certain stuff every day. Like I come home from work,
socks on the floor,
and in the same spot.
And I don't understand it. Like, okay, well, I guess I have to get them. Because
no, you don't have to get them.
There, and they've been there for a few hours. I've watched them, and so I'm like, well, I guess I gotta move them. Like but I feel like you do it as like you marking your territory, like a dog. That's the shit. I think that's what you be doing. Like you just be pissing on shit. Like
no, I don't piss on nothing.
I'm
didn't
saying
mean that literally, people.
Of course not. But I mean, because I couldn't be with you if that was the case. But I'm just saying, like you throw stuff marking your territory. I just be like, that shit is funny, but at the same time, it's like kind of disrespectful. But I know you don't mean no harm with it, but I just, you know, I notice your little behaviors and stuff like that, and then you get tired of certain stuff, and so that's why sometimes certain stuff I just won't do, because I'm like, oh, he'll come through and do this, so I try to play your game sometimes, but
what's my game?
It's like we be waiting each other out about certain stuff.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. Look, I don't try to play little mind games like that. I feel like it's a collective effort around here, and at the end of the day, whoever wins, the whole team wins. Okay. So it's not like, it don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does it, as long as it get done. That's my whole motto. Okay. I don't care who do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, you know.
I care who does it, because I be tired sometimes, and then I got to come into something, and it's just chaos. It just turns my whole mood all upside down, and then I'm like.
I mean, it's been rough around here since, you know, our main soldier been down, but, you know, he's coming back around. Next 3-4 weeks, we'll have him back. 6 weeks, he'll be up and running again, and back to, you know what I'm saying, because it's been rough. You know what I'm saying? He been down because he ain't been able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, but other than that, things I've learned by living with a woman, you know, you don't wash with the same rag every day. You know, when you first, you know, dudes, you know, we were trifling. You use that wash rag maybe 2-3 times, then you like, let me get a new one. But I learned when you live with a woman, get a rag every day. Which just don't cost a lot of money. What you saving on to that motherfucker for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got a woman that love to wash clothes. I mean,
don't do that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I can't help it. It's something about it. Like, it just makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. Like, I wash those clothes. I wash, especially like towels and stuff. I wash towels more than anything because I just can't stand the way it smells, like that damp. Yeah, that damp smell of fabric. I can't work with that. So I want to make sure it's clean.
I got you.
So every other day, I gotta do a load of towels and washcloths. Like, that's gotta happen.
I learned women don't listen.
Well, I'm a woman that don't listen. Now, you get one that you can beat on, they might listen to
beat
you.
on a woman.
I'm just saying.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
You wanted the domestic.
Do women mature faster than dudes?
Most.
Are women smarter than men?
Yes.
So how y'all end up getting played by these dumbass niggas all the time? Like, how?
Because see, you thought that was so cute. You was an asshole. This is the point. This is the point I'm making. You immature for you to think that shit right there was funny. That shit wasn't funny.
There's a lot of niggas laughing right now.
They may be because they niggas. That's why. I'm talking why y'all get played so much. Because women deal with their heart. Yeah. When niggas deal with the strategies, and that's what it is. Cause so when your heart is on 100%, then that means your brain ain't on at all. So that's what happened to them.
Yeah, but women deal with emotion more. Like, that's just how they handle their things, and that's
with
why
a lot of things.
And that's why that shit begin like that's why they'll fucking stab you, and they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then they come back to their feeling. You be like, "What the fuck?" Cause it's emotion. Yeah. Like, niggas, we deal with logic. Like, we just like
most niggas.
Well, I mean, niggas, the man, logic.
Yeah. I mean, but that's something I have learned from you is like to calm down a lot of things because I am very emotional and I am definitely, as the kids say, bipolar when it comes down to that type of stuff because it's like, it don't take much. I go from 0 to 100 and it's just like, it's something that you have to kind of train yourself to not do because just like you said, a lot of times when your emotions are guiding you, you make a lot of mistakes. And the shit sometimes you can't bounce back from. So you just can't do stuff out of the way I'm feeling. You got to look at it like, how is this going to affect certain things? And that's not something that I really focused on until being in a relationship with you.
Okay. That's what's up. Something else I learned, just being more, how you say, pay my bills on time. You know what I'm saying? And not or pay my bills, period.
I couldn't say at all.
Yeah, because there was a time where I just was so undisciplined. So, but I just learned that, like, budgeting and stuff like that. And I, think about tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, instead of think about today. You know what I'm saying? And it just, it didn't help that we had kids. So we definitely had to, be tight with the budget and not be frivolous, you know what I'm saying? Because, I think one thing I can say we missed out on is we had kids when we first got married. We ain't never had time to get married and just be us and then have kids and, like, morph into that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's just the timing. We got married, we already had a kid. So it was just like, we already had a family when we got married. So we didn't get that stage of just being us. Because I don't know, think we would have lasted without the kids? Be honest, you don't think so?
No.
Why not?
The kid, it's funny because I thought about it and it's something that somebody that I currently don't care for. But it was something that was said, and it's like things that you stay in a marriage for. It's like sometimes you really in love with your spouse. Sometimes you stay together for the kids, and it's like, You
thought you'd be doing the kids a disservice if you left me, huh?
Yeah, because my thing is, like, I've always given you credit for being a good parent. Like, there was times when you were a much better father than you were husband, and because of that, it was like, I don't want to take my kids from this awesome dad, but at the same time, I'm hurting because I don't feel like this person is ever going to pay attention to what I'm requiring of them. But it's like, it's amazing how sticking it in for the kids was definitely beneficial for me too, because it came back around. So it was like, it's a time when you in it for this reason, that reason, or you in it for all of those reasons, but it's leaning more to one side, and then sometimes it levels back out, and then whatever it is. And I feel like even with the timing of saying we had kids when we got married, it's going to work itself out still, because now we can see our kids are about to be grown, and we're going to be in a position where we have grown kids and we still healthy enough to do some stuff we want to do. So young. It's like we're going to still have fun. And this end of it is, I think, even better than the young end of it, because if we were young and had time to do some stuff, we may not have really had that foundation that we had to grow up and focus on some real life stuff because we had kids. We could have been like, you doing your thing, you hanging with your friends, I'm hanging with my friends. In the young life could have got in the way that made us break up. But the kids held us together, and now we old enough to know what we need in our lives and what we mean to each other. Then now ain't nobody going nowhere because everything is cemented now.
You heard that? Nobody going nowhere. She said it, so
whatever.
You kill all that other talk you be on here.
Whatever, nigga.
Talking all crazy and shit. You
whatever.
Know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
She said it, so now that's all I wanted. All of that just to get you to say that. That's a that was a trick. That was a trick. Got you.
All right.
Got you. You know what I'm
whatever.
Saying? You know what I'm saying? But I do attribute us not living near family.
That's a big thing.
That helped us a lot too, because it was just us. So it wasn't no you mad, you going to your mama's house, or I'm mad, I'm going to hang. None of that. It wasn't none of that. So if we were mad at each other,
we were just mad.
We worked it out. Whatever.
It wasn't even really. I mean, like once or twice we might have had an issue where you decided you was gonna sleep on the sofa, but we ain't never.
I know that will bother you more than anything. Like I just be like, because I be like, I'm gonna sleep on the sofa, and you ain't gonna get no sleep that night. Cause you like, why you out there? And I'm like, I'm just, cause I can sleep anywhere, just about on the floor. It don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna bother you more. Cause
you ain't in there with me.
Yeah, and that just like, so I was just like,
And that's something that I learned about myself too, because I always felt like, I could be by myself, but then I realized like I can't be by myself. Like that's like if I said I was terrified of anything, is being by myself. Like being in a household, growing up with a whole bunch of people, then when I left home, I had, me and my sisters lived together in undergrad, but then I met you, and I never have been by myself. And I notice it, like, if I'm ever going too long for a conference or something, and I'm just really by myself, now if I got other people that I'm going with, I can hang with, then it's not that bad. But if I got to go back to that room and be in that hotel room for several days, like when I left and went to that training in Texas, that thing right there.
You stand in the projects and shit. I mean,
shut up.
She got a room at a damn crack hole room too.
When I say my cab driver say, ma'am,
listen.
Can you change your hotel room?
Listening. She get in this damn room. She didn't start making friends with the locals and shit, and I don't know what. I was like, this motherfucker crazy. I was like, this shit. I was like, you got to get out of there, man.
The man said, ma'am, just let this be your last night out. Don't, please don't be back out here tomorrow. I was just like, is it that bad? I'm talking about, I mean, the place wasn't too far from a KFC, so I'm walking to KFC, getting my lunch and all kind of shit.
This naive guy was looking over you. What city you was in?
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock. Oh my God. You about to get your head busted in Lubbock.
Them people saw me. They was just like, this lady.
Yeah, exactly. Walking lick. She don't know what the fuck going on here. She got to be crazy. She the police. Let me leave her alone. This lady looks.
Yeah, but I don't like being by myself. So I realized that like the silence is loud.
I mean, me personally, I mean, just living with a woman is different. I tell all my friends, like, listen, man. You think you live, you ain't live until you live with a woman, because you just see things, learn things about yourself. Of course you try to stay with your hygiene, because like I said, dudes don't like taking baths, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Dudes, we watch because we have to. But if we don't have to go nowhere, like a weekend, nigga ain't washing. Like,
why?
What? That's just how dudes is. We'll sit in the house in the same.
I mean, I gotta wash. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because you got a coochie. It's getting some moisture.
If you don't do nothing, like, What?
I ain't gotta at least get that thing in there and get some little hot water and soap to it.
Ain't no sense. So, just more being more cleansing, of your body, being more cognizant of that. Just like all that shit on TV, ain't no kissing in the morning, man. Nobody kissing like you see on the movies. You ain't kissing nobody in the morning they first wake up, man. Fuck that shit. You better go brush your fucking teeth. Don't you come to me trying to kiss me with no goddamn morning mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. Nah, I ain't gonna try to do you like that, and don't you do me like that. And if you out there doing that shit, stop that shit. That shit rude as fuck. It's inconsiderate, and it's hella nasty. Undisciplined. Yeah, hella undisciplined. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Well, that's enough about that subject, man, because this show is already an hour. Oh. And we ain't even got to the guts of the show. So, we're going to go ahead and get into TV talk real quick. Power book Ghost 2, Power of the Ghost, Power 2 book Ghost. I don't know what the fuck the name of the show is, but continuation of Power. It happened, and like I said last week, they're just trying to turn this motherfucker. They just rewriting Power again and just using Tariq as Ghost. That's all they fucking doing. Cause now Tariq got a white boy, Tommy. He got a girl that go to school with him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then he got the outlaw girl, you know what I'm saying? Got two women that he trying to bounce between. He got his foot in, one in the regular world, one in the street world. He dealing with a plug that's dangerous.
He finna be fucked up because the people done got his stuff.
What you talking about?
His product. That boy stole all his stuff, so now he got to answer to
so
Mary J. Blige.
Exactly. Now some shit has happened because somebody stole one his homeboy brother.
Yeah, his homeboy
stole
brother
the product.
Was stealing the product.
Yeah, don't know how much he took, but he took some.
He got 2 bags and it was pills and all that stuff.
Took a whole bunch of shit, and so that's gonna be a problem. And Sax's niece. She infiltrated. Now she's like Tariq's roommate's girlfriend, and
she gonna get killed.
She asking all these questions about Tariq, and the roommate finally like, "Listen, man, you infatuated with her and all this stuff, and why you infatuated with Tariq? I think he thinks she want to smash.
And she don't realize that that's what it is all. I mean,
but she asking questions for Sax, and she slipped Tariq a roofie and went and did the location from his phone, and Sax followed him to his mother, and sister grave when Tariq kind of admitted that he did it.
Daddy and sister.
Oh yeah, daddy and sister. I'm sorry. And with Tariq, he was fucked up and talking. He said he did something. That's why I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? It was on me or whatever. But he still didn't say what he did. Mm-mm. So that conversation was recorded by Sax, and then him and Method Man made a deal that he drops the charges on Sax. Sax drops the charges on what's her name, Tamika? No.
Yeah, but I don't think he gonna do that.
Yeah, and then
they wanna take
and then they gonna
prosecute Tariq.
Yeah, then let Tariq be the one go down for the murder. So, like Method Man said, he don't give a shit. He's not his client. Like the mother's the client. Yeah. He gets the win and you get the conviction. Everybody wins. So Method Man did some slimy shit. He know that, Tariq got dirty money, ain't nothing he can do about it.
And he don't care.
He don't give a shit.
He want to get paid.
Exactly.
And have sex with his assistant or whatever.
Whatever she is, yeah. As far as the Mary J. Blige family tree, Drew seen his little dude that he had a little soiree with at a party, and the dude dude is in the closet.
The dude ain't gonna fuck with him no more.
Oh yeah, nah, dude done with him, like, cause the guy on the basketball team, he sees him out in public. He act like he ain't know Drew, and Drew got in his feelings. So they in the car talking, and then the sister walk up. Drew like, listen, man, everybody know I'm gay. And then they was like, hold on. Then he finds out that he's a cousin of the dude on the basketball team. So the dude, he get mad, jumps out of the car, take off running. Drew kind of go chasing him and some old love stuff. So that's that. Mary J. Blige sent the daughter down there to find out how Tariq, do business and use her body to get what she want, you know what I'm saying? And the daughter
getting nothing.
Yeah, daughter got curved. Tariq seen it coming from a mile away. Like, old girl sent you, you know what I'm saying? And but Tariq got roofie. She missed her chance, you know what I'm saying? She did take Tariq gun from him. I don't know why she did that.
Cause now he gonna know something popping off.
Yep. Cause he gonna notice his gun missing. He gotta notice his gun missing.
Yeah, but then he got the other boy gun.
Yeah, so Mary J. Blige did give him a gun because she did some loyalty test with him, and he passed, which was the stupidest shit. I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, who's my favorite child? He was like, me.
Exactly.
I ain't get that.
I guess because he want to be in their group. And she want to know if he want to be there. And it's like, he had loyalty, of course, for Drew. Because he's like, he wasn't going to blow the man's spot up. Because he didn't really know how the family felt about it. So he ain't want to put him in, you know what I'm saying, put him in no harm about that situation. Yeah. But at the same time, it was like, he doing everything. Like, he got the look. He got the smarts. He can move the product. So, of course, he going to think he going to rise to the top out the crew because, you know, you got one that's a hothead. He always shooting and killing, beating up folks. You got another brother that's gay. So, you know, they going to stereotype him to be, like, not soft, as, you know what I'm saying, not as hard or whatever.
That's why I said they should have made him tough. Like, I don't like that they still kept with the stereotype that a gay nigga is soft. It's soft, Like, that shit was dirty. They should have made him a thug-ass nigga, too.
Like Omar.
Yeah, like, that's not, like, it's some niggas out there that's gay. Like that. That's about that fucking life. They just like men, too. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, that's not, out of, you know, they shouldn't have did that. I still think, like. Yeah.
I mean, my thing is I think you gotta force that to happen more. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even a force. I think.
I didn't say force it, but I'm just saying like people got to get out of that mindset. Yeah. Like you do that every time. Like every time it's a gay role, it's like he can only be certain types of people.
Yeah, he's not gonna be tough. It ain't never they. And that's not. Yeah, if I was in the LGBT community, I demand they change that. Like fuck that. Like give me some regular.
Stop
like
giving us.
Why we got to be soft? Like every time they do that, especially in the black shows, it's only the black shows.
Yeah, I mean.
And they always make them soft. So, yeah, stop that. But as far as Power, I mean, Tasha, her name is Tasha. She's still, she's looking, she wanted to take a plea deal and all that stuff, but they already seen through that because they wanted to get the...
Yeah, because she wanted to plead to keep the boy from getting locked up.
But they don't want him to get no dirt on him. But, I mean, it's just too much going on with this whole situation. This was the mid-season finale. So, yeah, we ain't got no Power for a while. So, we have to come up with something. We do know that Greenleaf is back on Netflix. What's the shit called? Wentworth, back on Netflix. So, we got a lot of stuff to watch. You know, we'll check that out. But, and then we get into the life after lockup. We'll get into that. We'll start getting back on that. So, you know, we'll have some stuff for y'all for TV Talk next week, man. Woo! Well, it's that time of the show. Queen Jerm's favorite time of the show.
Or not.
Bad Black Cinema. You still not going to join in? I'm never going to join in. I hate it.
Now you sound like Donald Trump.
BBC, or Bad Black Cinema, as we call it around here, is a skit. It's not even a skit. It's a segment of the show where Queen Jerm and myself, we act out situations suggested by you, the viewer, or I come up with in my fucked up ass mind. You know, so neither one of us are trained actors. None of us went to Juilliard. None of us was even in a drama club. But we somehow give you an improv on this segment that I hope you love. Queen Jerm, are you ready for this week's situation? Mm-hmm. This situation is student asks teacher for some extra credit. Are you want to be the teacher? Mm-hmm. And can I be the student?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Action. Hey, Miss Grant, how you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm all right, Miss Grant. I just got my test back, and the grade is not what I was expecting. You know, I studied real hard for this test. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't been the best student in your class, but I studied for this test, and I just feel like.
So when did you start studying?
I studied like when you gave us the work. I said I was gonna do it this time.
So you did the practice problems?
Did all that.
And you were able to do those without looking back at the text?
Yeah, I was doing what I could, and you know what I'm saying, but I studied real hard for this test.
You felt confident coming into the test?
Yes, I felt real confident. You know, I stayed up all night last night studying, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I felt real good about this one. And so what I'm saying is I just don't feel like you graded some of my answers the right way. Like I'm close on a lot of them, and I think, you know, I can get a little bit more points on this.
So you're suggesting that I give you some points?
Well, I'm just saying,
opportunity that I'm not giving other students?
I mean, no, I just want you to look over it again, and maybe you missed something on here and I can get some more points because
that's one thing that I didn't miss anything.
I'm just saying,
now, if you are incorrect, you're incorrect.
But I think that some of these answers could be, swayed. If you look at it, maybe I missed a decimal here, there, a comma, and
see, that's the thing. You can't miss something like that. Those are not just arbitrary units or.
But I'm just saying. I mean, but ma'am,
you're not understanding. I'm clearly.
Like, for instance, right here, you marked this one wrong. It says
you got
1638. You know what I'm saying? You said it was a comma there, but I had a period right there.
But that changes it altogether. But if I told you that I have $1,675 and we compare that to putting a decimal there instead of the comma, that's going to give you a totally different number. That's $1.
But I'm saying you knew what I meant right there. I just put the wrong thing. So can I get that one right? Okay,
sir. It's not just numbers. Those numbers mean something, and the decimal, commas, all of those things have significance. So I think the best thing for us to do is to plan for the next test. So this test is over. Your grade is your grade, and therefore we need to move forward and focus on making sure we can master the material for the next exam. And maybe you can recover some of those points in that test.
Okay. Do you have office hours?
Yes, I have office hours. They are posted in my syllabus.
Okay, so when is your office hours?
In my syllabus, it is posted.
Okay, so today, do you have office hours today?
No, I do not, sir.
So when's the next time? Can you make some office hours?
You can email me for an appointment that would suit your schedule and mine.
Okay, man.
But the regular office hours are Mondays and Wednesdays from 12
Okay, but I'm right here right now. Can we just go to your office and do some office hours? I mean, I need this extra credit.
Yeah, considering your grade, you need a lot more than extra credit.
Okay,
you need to go and see.
So let's go see in your office real quick.
I have a meeting.
Do you have an extra credit a couch in your office?
No, I don't. I don't have anything of that nature, sir. I think you're borderline.
I'm borderline to passing, or borderline to going to get them office hours?
You're borderline to getting sexual harassment.
Whoa! I didn't say anything about that. I didn't say anything about that.
You just said, do I have an extra credit couch?
Yeah.
That's nothing. Nobody should have an extra credit couch.
But ma'am, I never said anything about sexy. Why now you're
okay, sir?
So no, ma'am, so no. Whoa! I feel offended right now that you are a teacher and you're bringing up sex with a student. How? Wow, that's wrong.
It is not wrong because I'm trying to get you to understand that that's not appropriate when you approached me.
I never mentioned those words. You brought up sex, ma'am. Nope. How would your boss feel about hearing that?
Don't worry about it. I don't have office hours. You can email me. We can talk via email.
Cut.
This is why I don't like this.
BBC, y'all got to feel the magic. Queen Jerm bringing it.
There was none.
The teacher in her. The teacher. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the passion. Y'all felt it.
Yeah,
y'all felt
it. That couch. Now you would have been shocked if I would have said, "Yeah, I got an extra credit couch up in there." Let me see what that thing do.
Hey, but you didn't. You held strong.
That did not.
You wasn't like that professor on Power. She gives it up easy.
Yeah, she gives it up real easy.
She let old Zeke hit. Thing. Yes,
and Zeke retarded.
He didn't even know she had the love. He did everything right that night. Didn't even know he was taking advantage of that woman. She couldn't say no.
She couldn't. All he needed to do was apply a little pressure.
Yep. The HBCU confession time, Queen Jerm. The HBCU confession is where King Jerm goes to the HBCU confessional Twitter. I go grab one. I come home. I show Queen Jerm what it is, and she lets me know she likes it. This one goes a little something like this. This man fingered my ass, and I did number 2 right before I pulled up. I could smell his fingertips when they weren't even close to me. I was so embarrassed. I thought about sucking on his fingers.
Oh!
Anonymous.
She disgusting. She
or he. Listen, it's another one of those.
Yeah.
Where you don't know. But yeah, listen, that's nasty as fuck.
My thing is, I ain't sucking nobody damn fingers, even if I didn't shit. Like, if you playing in my ass, I'm not sucking I'm sucking your fingers.
Hey,
that's something you gotta take to the sink, boo.
Hey, look, somebody said, I was reading this little video, and I'm not reading it, but she was talking about some dude emailed her DM and said, "Can I ask you a question?" And, I paid some money, answer a question. She was like, "Okay, what you want to know?" He said, "If I stuck my finger in your ass right now, what would it smell like?" She was like, booty. Shit like ass shit. Like what else is supposed to smell like? And I was just thinking about that. That's nasty. If you sticking fingers in ass and sticking fingers in your mouth, you a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, you are the COVID.
Yeah. You are the COVID.
Because, I mean, like, there is no other way to come out of that. Like,
then,
who is eating that?
Then, lady, if you gotta let somebody know. If you just got through shit like, you might not want to do that.
Ain't no
Stop
right
'em.
now. We ain't gonna do it.
You can't.
I'm finna hop up and wash my ass if that's what we doing.
Like, if you know you got a man coming up, you gonna have your cakes looking like.
My thing is, it said you came over in.
It said.
Yeah, right before I pulled up. So that means if you went to somebody's house, you was a nasty motherfucker that you didn't wash your ass after you took a shit and you knew you was going to somebody's house. Ain't nobody got no business playing in your booty hole if that's what you got going on.
But you so embarrassed that you was gonna suck on them motherfuckers with shit on it. Ugh,
you like shit. That's what that is.
That's nasty.
You like shit.
Now, this is a nasty one. I'm sorry, people.
I'm not for it.
I didn't think of how disgusting this was. But if you like disgusting shit like this, go to the HBCU Confessional Twitter. It's a mess, man. These are the talented 10th, as we like to call them around here.
The nasty 10th.
You know what I'm saying? The nasty 10th. Ugh. Keep it 100 time. Queen Jerm, do you have a keep it 100?
Yeah. My keep it 100 is to all these people who got badass kids. If you know your churn bad, especially right now, in the middle of a pandemic, keep these motherfuckers home.
100.
Because your churn running all over the stove. I done seen too many young people with these kids and they ain't got no mask on. The children can't listen. The children ain't listening to nothing the parents saying. They touching on everything. They need to be home. Because if they don't give something to somebody, they gonna be done got sick. And it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, because they telling like, oh, little kids don't have to wear masks.
And that's a lie.
Like, why not?
Like they ain't no different. They people.
Like, what the fuck? What's about his lungs is different from my lungs?
Not a darn thing. And then when y'all around here, the children done got sick, y'all begging the kids not to say they sick so they can keep going to the people's school. Because these gonna be the crazy ass parents who, even if your child got a little sniffle, y'all finna pack them on up and send them right onto the people's school until the people gotta send them back and tell y'all they got the damn COVID. So keep your little dirty, nasty, badass kids at the house.
Oh, man. Well, my keep it 100 go a little something like this, man. If you fat, stay fat.
100.
All right, and what I mean by that is people, once if you live most of your life fat and all of a sudden you want to be skinny and shit, and you go do something drastic, whether you lose it by hard work or you lose it by surgery, you look real weird. And don't get mad at us. You know what I'm saying? Because you look weird.
You asking too many questions.
But still, though, we used to seeing you look a certain way. And now, all of a sudden, you come through looking skinny and shit. And now you look weird. And, most people don't understand. You look better fat. You might feel better skinny. But you look better when you was fat. Like when Ruben was a fat nigga. He lost all that fucking weight. Ruben looked weird as fuck. Al Roker looked weird as fuck.
Al Roker looked bad.
What's your boy name? Jasmine Sullivan. You seen her?
Her head is big though.
No, look up Jasmine Sullivan. Look her up real quick. You ain't even gonna recognize her. Put in Jasmine Sullivan IG. I think she Jasmine with a Z.
It is.
Okay. Look at her now. Look at that picture right there. That first one. I think that's her. Look at that. Look at her, bro.
That's not her.
That is her. That's her. That's her.
That don't look like her.
That's her, bro.
And you telling me 50 pounds did that?
She said she only lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, 50 pounds can't do that.
No way. She lost like 100 pounds. Because she looks like a totally different person.
I mean, that's not even her face.
That's her.
That's not her face.
That's her. Go put in Jasmine Sullivan IG. And you can go look at the picture. Instagram. Yeah. Should be like one of them. So yeah, man. So listen. If you fat, stay fat. You can lose a little weight, but keep something on you. Cause that right there is a travesty. You know what I'm saying?
You said like she was gorgeous or something.
I mean, she was a good looking woman.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm.
What? You a fox?
If you say the people you comparing.
What you mean? You voluptuous? I like all of that. What you talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about you ain't on the gram and nothing like that. Ain't got to worry about niggas creeping in your inbox.
That's what that is.
Facebook, that's safe. Facebook's safe. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't out here on the Instagram and Twitter streets. Like, that's a totally different ball game. So, that's all good, man. But, yeah, man. Don't change up too much because you start looking weird. Winner, loser time, Queen Jerm. Got any winners or losers?
Yes, I'm going to have to say that my winners are going to be some inmates.
Winner!
I love a good inmate story.
Oh, my God.
Just saw this today. The IRS must pay $100 million worth of the $1,200 stimulus checks to prisoners in their lawsuit.
For what?
When I tell you the niggas is smart, your president is dumb. Because apparently there was some loophole in the writing of this stimulus package to where it did not exclude people who were prisoners. It said if you paid taxes, and so for those inmates that qualify, they are to receive a $1,200 check from the government. So the sale of ramen noodles, honey buns, and all types of shit snacks.
Nigga in jail about to get
$1,200 is what they finna get ready to do. And so it's just crazy because y'all president did not exclude these individuals, and they filed a lawsuit and they won.
But after the lawsuit money though, how much they gonna get?
They gonna get enough. The shit, I mean, even if out of $1,200 they get $600 apiece, that's still
might
good.
Get about $100 apiece.
I mean, shit, $100 go a long way in prison.
Because if it's $100 million and you think they probably in prison 100 million niggas, so
no.
Yeah, all y'all niggas gonna get $1.
No, they not.
What?
Because everybody ain't gonna file to get it. They got to have paid some type of taxes, even if it ain't but whatever they working for in the jailhouse. But they gotta have paid for it. They gotta be able, and even if they have not filed taxes, I think the thing said that they gotta give them time to file their taxes, whatever little time frame they got to give them.
You in jail, nigga.
I'm just telling you what the thing said.
Fuck
the IRS.
They ain't giving niggas no extensions in the streets.
I'm just telling you. That's what it is.
Bullshit is this?
Well, the people, they file their tax. They file a complaint. They won their lawsuit. So they said it looks like it's 80,000 inmates.
80,000, 100 million.
Yeah. Do
the math. It's about $100.
No, it's not.
1,000 would be 80 million.
Yeah, that's the 1,200.
Oh,
so that's 100 million divided by 80,000 people. They getting $1,200 a person.
Oh, okay.
Some people getting their money, baby.
All right. Well, my winner is Dr. Dre.
Winner.
Why is he my winner? He scored a big win in his divorce battle. Dr. Dre, he's getting divorced from Nicole Young after 24 years of marriage. She filed for divorce for irreconcilable differences.
Yeah, irreconcilable differences.
Mm-hmm. And, then she said at first she claimed she never signed a prenup. Then later said she was forced to sign one. But then Dr. Dre ripped it up. Dre denies forcing her to sign one and said they do have one. In recent weeks, Dre was accused of hiding funds while Nicole was accused of stealing money. Nicole also requested ownership of Dr. Dre's name, plus the trademark for The Chronic. This chick crazy. She also requested $2 million a month, plus the cost of her legal fees. A judge denied Nicole's request for $1.5 million in various expenses, which include security, plus $5 million in lawyer fees. Nicole's legal team told the judge that client has been receiving death threats and needs security. The judge rejected the claim because she fired the security that Dr. Dre had for her. She claims Dre is controlling, which is why she wanted her own, so a judge agreed to let her choose a private one, but it can't cost more than the one Dre had. Oh, man. The judge noted there are serious domestic violence issues and custody cases are going on, and this isn't the same universe. The judge advised Nicole that if Dre exercised control over her to file for a restraining order, so yeah. So he's my winner, Dr. Dre, for not having to pay all that money that she was asking for per month. Crazy self. Got any losers, Queen Jerm?
Okay, I got one loser, and I need to preface this with this statement. I don't like to speak ill of the dead. But in this situation, I'm on the fence. And I have to categorize this person as a loser. Although, I don't really know how I ought to feel. Like, if he was alive, I really could go hard on this. But at the same time, just speaking on the surface, what it is, I'm going to have to say that this person would be none other than Jonathan Price.
Loser.
R.I.P. This young man was killed helping out, breaking up a domestic dispute between a man and a woman at a gas station. When the police arrive, he is shot and killed by the police. Now,
Tased first. Then when he started convulsing, they thought he was a threat. So they
had to go and put him down.
Had to shoot him.
But this guy, exactly. Like I said, it bothers me because of the fact of it happening. But when I go out here and I look at the social media information, now I know everything is not always what it seems. But if these things are facts and things that he posted when he was here on Earth, obviously because he can't post from the grave, he says that he can blame, all these things that have happened, his upbringing, race don't have nothing to do with this thing and that thing. And he is pro Blue Lives. He's saying that he said he is addicted, in his words, to white women. And he's not complaining about it one bit. So I didn't paraphrase. I read it just as it is. If you lived your life in such a way that you thought that as a black man, race didn't mean nothing, and you declare your love for white women, but you are murdered by the police that you said you supported, that's a failure. Because everything that you thought you did and you thought you was better than the people that you was passing judgment on, saying how they put themselves in these situations that resulted in the actions that you in turn suffered and died of, that is a complete loss. And it hurts me to think that you would be so courageous to step in and help some woman when she's being, going through a domestic dispute.
It was a white woman.
Yeah. But you felt like you had to be her savior. You died on behalf of this person, or what you think these people are so needing to be protected by you, that you fell on your sword. This is the same thing you talk about killed you. That, to me, I can't uplift that. I can't march for that. That's not a person I can march for, because you told me that you didn't care nothing about black women. You didn't care. I mean, like, how y'all got mamas that's black women and you come out and say some shit like that?
He was raised by white.
He said he was raised by white people, and so color didn't matter because they put all this money into him, time and effort. So now you blind to the fact that you was somebody's charity case. But now you believe that white people see in you what you see in them, and they don't. Because clearly, it's no way that could have been the case. Like,
I'm going to bite my tongue on this one.
Oh, you have nothing to say.
I mean, I'm not going to give him. Hey, sorry he died.
Yeah, I'm sorry anybody dies.
That's all I can say.
But all I can say is I didn't want to put him as my loser, but I was just like, that's some fucked up shit. When you done sit there and did all that big talking, like, you was doing this, you was doing that, and if you was so in blended into the society, somebody should have known that, oh, you the one who loved white women. So you felt like they was worth dying over.
Hey, but we got to give him the same respect we give.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. That's
if
not
Black
respect.
Lives Matter, this is a test. That's what they trying to do. They trying to test us. They trying to say, because if we don't look at him as like right now, we just downplay his blackness, but he's still a black man regardless of his feelings, and we got to give him the same say his name that we do for everybody else. So what you say his name was? Jonathan Wilcox?
Jonathan Price.
So # Jonathan Price. Say his name. You know what I'm saying? Give him his justice. The cop has been fired. The cop has been fired. They killed him. So get him his justice.
He can get justice, but
we gotta treat him the same.
Taylor can't get justice.
Well, her family got $12 million.
They ain't got it yet.
Well, that's the whole plan.
But her life is worth more than $12 million.
It depends on who you ask, but you know, if you ask Candace Owens made it seem like the girl
Candace
was
Owens ain't
part
shit.
of a damn drug syndicate, and she was just.
I don't care what Candace Owens say. She ought to catch the damn coronavirus
still,
too.
I just like that whole situation.
But that pissed me off though, because I would just like to see somebody write those types of things, and it ain't because of what people said; it's what you saw of them in black and white. That shit don't feel good because you went out there, you went out on a limb for the people.
Can I say my loser? Can I say my loser?
You can say you're a loser, but shit, you ain't
giving him a whole lot of time for somebody that you don't want to give no time.
I'm just saying the idea is fucked up.
All
so
right,
say
my
you're a loser.
My loser.
You the loser, nigga.
My loser is this guy. He's a hypnotist charged with sexual assault over claims he gave clients prostate exams.
Loser.
Now, first of all, if you go into a hypnotist and he end up with his finger in your booty, that's a problem. So let's hear the story. A New Jersey man who touts himself as a master hypnotist told clients he needed to give them prostate exams, then sexually assaulted them, prosecutors say. Robert Bruckner, 55, of Randolph, was arrested Wednesday on charges of sexual assault, endangering the welfare of a child, and practicing medicine without a license after some clients reported he subjected them to what he described as prostate exams, the Essex County Prosecutor's Office said. It is unclear if Bruckner, who owns and operates Major Mindset Hypnosis Counseling in Fairfield, assaulted anyone while they were hypnotized, Assistant Prosecutor said in a statement. Bruckner, who is not licensed to work as a doctor, offers hypnosis counseling for adults, teens, and children, according to his website. The site says Bruckner specializes in academic, sports performance, and medical hypnosis counseling for both juvenile and adult patients. So first of all, he's my loser because, dude, nobody fucking can get hypnotized. I'm not fucking buying it. I'm not buying that shit. If you think you can hypnotize me, I wanna motherfucking see this shit because I don't think that's fucking possible. Like that hypnosis shit, I don't think that shit fucking worked. I think it's all fake. If anybody had been hypnotized, let me know because I really just don't. I don't believe it. I think it's all acts. So not buying it. Not buying it all. That hypno shit. I don't think it's real. Queen Jerm, got a question for you. Do you think hypnotists work?
Yeah. You can be hypnotized.
You really think you can be hypnotized?
It's a mind game.
That's bullshit. So hold on, you believe in hypnotism?
I'm just saying, like you can be hypnotized.
You can be digmatized, but you can't be hypnotized.
Okay, well if you think that's the case, then you can be hypnotized.
But that hypnotized shit, that shit fake
because
as fuck.
People get in your head, they get you to think of certain type of way, and then you can be under the spell.
I don't believe it. This.
You don't think so?
No.
I know you can. I've been hypnotized before.
I don't believe that.
You don't think I ever been hypnotized before by a professional?
No, don't believe it. There's no such thing as that. I don't believe it. You was playing along with it. You was not hypnotized.
If you say so.
I'm positive.
I know I was there.
So, he's my loser. Playing with people's butts after you allegedly hypnotize them.
And let them suck your fingers?
He probably did. He looked like they kind of do that. Well, let's see. We did everything on the show. I guess it's only time for that one more thing. Queen Jerm, do you have any shout-outs?
And you know I do. I want to shout out Pam and the fam, the Johnson 5, the Lunch Crew, the Front Porch, and anybody that's representing the 912. That's Savannah, Georgia, y'all. I represent my city, nigga.
She represents her city. My shout-outs go a little something like this. Shout out to Be Easy, Sorry Right, GQ Blue. GQ, thank you for the call. Short T. Ruler Myself, Rick James, bitch. Stacks, MJ Money 9S, RT3, J Will, my nigga Dom, No Ma'am Gang in the building. Everybody else over in the No Ma'am Gang. Okay. Shout out to Light Skin Kanye, Drew from DC, Gerard from Boston. Shout out to Amazing AP, Sleazy the Black Farmer, Dragon Lady, Queen of the Hood Boogers. Oh yeah, she said that. She said oh yeah, I see your wife don't play. She be getting with you. She be like, yeah, she keep you in line. And I was just like, oh Lord, like. I told her don't buy this shit. That's just show talk.
Pump it up.
Yeah. Shout out to 12 Cal Podcast. Shout out to the Dr. Abrasive, everybody at Dr. Abrasive Network. You got Dr. Cam, you got the disrespectful motherfucking MJ, you got Kayla, the truck driver. We got the Mad League, still ain't too late to get in. We only in like week 5. So if you want to get in,
can't be no money in that.
I mean, it's Star Wars next season. Like it's a
just practice.
No, it go on it's a franchise. So
okay.
So it's like we start this year and you keep going. So get on in. Still can get in if you want to get in. Hit up Dr. Abrasive. Hit him up on Instagram. Just look up Dr. Abrasive. That's him. And that's ABRACEIVE. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to any other podcasts that fuck with us. Glenn and Her Podcast, Relationships Pod, the Too Smart Dummy Network. Who else, man? Any other podcast to fuck with us, man. Everybody over that site to fuck with the kid. Shout out to Doc Claw, the rest of the gang over there. And anybody else to fuck with us the long way, the short way, or no way at all. Shout out to y'all, man. Well, Queen Jerm, another show in the books, man. Go ahead, give it a rating.
I'm going to have to say maybe I'll give it a 9.
A 9?
9.0.
Okay. Let's see. What's this week? I'm going to give it a 4. Because that's what the Gators dropped to. We dropped to number 4 after beating South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Which, I'm cool with. You got to be in the top 4. That's all. As long as we're in striking distance. I'm not upset. Everything will work its way out. Next week, Georgia play Alabama. So one of them going to get beat. You know what I'm saying? So all we got to do, win our game. And, hey, we could be top, 2. You know what I'm saying? So somebody going to lose that game.
I like the way your mind works.
I'm just saying. That's just how it go. So, you know what I'm saying? So long as we right there. So 4 is my rating of the week, man.
Okay.
All right. Well, see, we did all that. I guess it's time to close it on out, man. We done kept y'all here long enough today, man. A 2-hour show. Beezy's gonna piss his fucking pants. You know what I'm saying?
Piss your pants.
He gonna piss his pants, bro. But like always, don't forget to share this shit. Tell a friend. Spread the word. FROCAST is a pretty damn good show. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about the voicemail where you can call in and leave a voicemail. We'll play it on the show, and that number is 347-201-2572. Don't forget about the Patreon. We can join for as little as $1 and become a Patreon. And don't forget to buy a motherfucking shirt. We got a lot of shirts in the shop. It's surely something there that you like. You know what I'm saying? I just saw one I liked. You know what I'm saying?
Buy me one too, then, if you're in there.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you, girl.
I know you got it.
I got you. You got any. What color shirt you want? Pink. Oh, okay, yeah, got you. You in there.
All right.
So yeah. So yeah, man. So we gonna go ahead and get up on out of here, man. It's your boy King Jerm.
And this your girl Queen Jerm.
And this is the FROCAST, and we out this bitch, man. What episode is this? 425?
I threw the paper in the trash.
Okay, well, it don't matter. We out. Peace.
Peace.
That's the end of the show. Go to nappyafro.com for more information.
nappyafro.com